Hello. Today, throughout this lecture, we want to configure this topology, network topology, which we have one PC is connected to one switch S1 via the F06, and this switch 1 is connected to another switch S2 via these interfaces F01, F01. And there's on the right hand side, there's another PC which is connected to this switch S2 via the interface F018. So we want to, this is a console cable for the basic settings of the switches. And we want to configure this topology and solve the following, or we want to answer all these questions: build the network and configure basic device settings, create VLANs and assign switch ports, maintain VLAN port assignments and the VLAN database. Then finally we want to configure an 800 2.1q trunk between the switches. So all this background here is about to create the topology. So all these questions here till step 1, all these to up, it's about how to create the topology using PCA, S1, S2, PCB, and we will try to link all of this. So I'm going to explain to you how can we do that on packet tracer. So we choose devices and devices. PC, we put this one here, one PC, second PC here. Okay, then we need to choose end devices. We are going to choose switch 2950T24 because it supports trunks, and also it has 24 ports. So we want to add this one here and another one here. Okay, so or we can do it like that. So let's now rename before the connection. So renaming this, it will be PCA-A, and this is PC-B, PC-B, and then we need to rename the switch. This is S2. This is S2, and this is S1. Okay, now as you see, we are going to link now the PCA with S1 via copper through, straight through to this will be connected via F Ethernet 0, fast Ethernet 0. Remember here to 6 interface 6, F fast Ethernet 6 here, as it mentioned here, F06, and here 018, remember. Then we are going to use also from here fast Ethernet 0 here to 18, this one. Okay, now we need to connect S1 and S2. Remember, whenever we want to connect two devices of same type, we have to choose crossover, copper crossover. So here we should add this one. At the interface fast Ethernet 01 to fast Ethernet 01. We wait a few seconds and then we will check if everything is turned green. We will wait a little bit. Not yet. We should wait a little bit. That's good. Now the link between the switches has been turned to green. So everything is fine physically. Everything is connected. Everything is turned on. So we have done from this part. We need still add the console cable. So we go here, we add, remember, on PCRS 232, and it will be here to console, and here also console, and here also console, from console to PC3RS 232. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now, we are going to, everything looks very similar to this topology. Now, we are going to, this is the exercise that I have linked to you. This topology is FA basic settings. Okay, now we are in part 1, but step 2. From the desktop tab on each PC, so we will do for PC1, PCA, and PCB. Use terminal to console in each switch and enable privilege mode. So you should configure terminal, assign host name as 1. This we will add the password to privilege, so we assign this password. Line console 0, then we add the password Cisco, then we log in. Also for the VTY 0 to 4, enable plain text, its service password encryption enabled, the message of the day, and then we will configure IP address list to VLAN 1. So interface VLAN 1, then we will assign IP with IP address subnet mask, then we need to end. Okay. So we should execute on S1, we need to execute all these commands as hostname S1, enable secret class, line console 0, password Cisco, login exit, then elf line VTY 0, Cisco, service encryption, banner message, all of this interface. This one interface VLAN 1. So we are assigning this IP address here. So VLAN 1 on S1 has this IP address. Okay, so we assume VLAN on S1, VLAN 1 also on S2, but different IP addresses. So here we used on S1 this with subnet mask, no shutdown for the interface, and write memory. So we can copy all of this in one shot. Okay, so you can go here, you open switch or you open PCA, then you go to desktop, terminal, okay, and you are on switch now. But remember here it starts from enable configure terminal. So you can immediately copy all of this here, and you will have this configurations from here. You can check while you are studying. We are done all this and then this, and we are okay. We are done. We have clicked on exit, then and write memory, and everything has been configured. Now, if you notice from switch to switch 1 has been configured. Now, if you want to close and reopen, or if you type config T, it works. But whenever you close the terminal and reopen it, you will need to log in using this password, Cisco and the class and Cisco. Okay. Now we will execute the same thing on what? On us to accept that the IP address should be 112, right? We will do the same thing except the IP of the VLAN is 12. So we take all of this on S2, on switch 2, then let's have this terminal doing it as this way. And we will have this terminal is this way. So now we are in SPCA1. Now we go to PC2 with desktop, terminal, okay. We type 2 times and click paste. Here the IP address is this one and everything is the same. Remember, the secret class, password class is for whenever you type enable, you need password. For line console, the Cisco password. For the VTY, Cisco. And all the passwords are encrypted. This is the message of the day, which is unauthorized access if you type error message. Then error password. Then interface VLAN 1, you are creating on switch 2.